This session will help you to understand what the limiting beliefs are and how to uncover them. Enjoy it. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Say hello and say where you're checking from. So many people here. So this session is about limiting beliefs, and when you truly step into this amazing journey of uncovering your limiting beliefs, it will take you to amazing journey of healing, amazing journey of transformation. And so I'm excited to share with you how you can uncover all these beliefs for yourself. Because awareness is number one. We need to first be aware what is going on. If we do not know, then it's really hard to do anything. We're literally blind. It's like horse, with these blinders. We keep just repeating the same things over and over again. So amazing to see so many people here. Hi, Helen, Jen, Patricia, Jasmine, Annie, all of you. So nice to connect with you, beautiful souls. Hi, Sarah. So amazing. Co-creating this space with all of you. Hi, Melissa. Oh, so nice to see you again here. So I'll also share my journey and how the journey of uncovering my limiting beliefs truly changed my life. And that's why I want to inspire you so you can do the same. The limiting beliefs coming from the traumas. So yes, very often when you're gonna work on your limiting beliefs, it will take you to deep healing. To go into your past and release certain things from your past, so no longer you need to hold it in your body, in your energy field, and no longer you need to be connected with certain stories. And it doesn't mean that you need to have certain trauma like abuse. Sometimes it can happen like someone shouted at you or told you you will never do certain things. Like one of my teachers told me I will never speak English, or I will never even finish school. And how often we can take this personally, and those people can really plant seeds in us, especially when we are children or even teenage. But even not even teenage, actually I see very often on sessions that people telling me my ex-husband told me this over and over again, or my ex-partner, or so it's happening also in your adulthood. And then you're really taking those seeds that they've planted in you seriously, and you can really sabotage your health, sabotage your happiness, sabotage your relationship in so many ways. So it's really important to be aware. So number one is awareness. So I'm inviting you to uncovering what is on a deeper level, on subconscious level, and this way you can really move forward in your life, in career, with your health, with your relationship, every single aspect of your life. Absolutely, shame not believing yourself. And this is basically main problem, that we don't know how to, like so many people do not trust themselves, trusting their decisions, believing in themselves. And this has been also my journey, truly, that believing in myself, it was one of the biggest journey for me. Because when you are abused, and I was abused badly as a child, of course, you've given your power away, and for me, it was always showing in my solar plexus chakra, this feeling powerless, feeling trapped in that situation, and of course, being abused. Your self-esteem is very low, so of course it's very hard to believe in myself, and many people can share the same journey as I had. The good things that we can heal everything and we can claim that power back. We can transform ourselves, transform our relationships, and then support others. When we are in our powers, we can support others. And this is what I often see when people start really healing and stepping into their powers. Often they're changing careers, even relationship, and they are venturing to completely doing different things, often helping others to do the same. Whether it's in your small community as a family, or just, using that skills, what you've overcome, and the knowledge, the wisdom actually, because when you overcome certain things, you really transforming yourself, and this become your wisdom. Yes, reclaiming our beautiful souls, absolutely. So at the beginning of my journey, I spent 6 months every single week working, or actually days, working consistently on my limiting beliefs. So this limiting beliefs coming from our family, mother, father, grandparents, great-grandparents, so the whole lineage, mother and father. So this is number one. So you can just literally see your mother now, and you're gonna know what you've taken from your mother or what you've taken from your father. Certain way what you're saying, do you believe in yourself, do you love yourself, what is your thinking, and how you see world, or how you see money, how you see men, how you see women, how you see certain things. So you can very easily just see how much you've taken from your parents or grandparents. Like, money doesn't grow on a tree. We need to work hard, love is pain because you've seen your parents arguing, for example, or being divorced, or your father left, for example, your mom. This has huge impact on ourselves. So parents then is culture. I know we've all traveled, and we see different mentality, different consciousness in different places. And we don't need to go abroad. It's enough to just travel to the next city or next village. And we see the difference. Some people are more open, some people are less open. They have certain way of thinking. There's certain mentality or certain consciousness. So we pick up a lot of energy where it depends where we're coming from. And also where you were born. So let's say I was born in Poland, so of course lots of stuff is coming from this Polish consciousness. But also people who, for example, their parents were immigrants. Let's say I have lots of clients where the parents immigrated to America. So the client was born already in America, however, parents coming from India or from Europe or from, I don't know, Asia, from different continent. And they still can feel limited in many different ways or held back because of the culture that parents coming from, or the land that they are coming from. So that not necessarily that even they don't have direct connection with that culture or the land, things are just flowing through the generations, and it's being passed down, certain mentality, how parents think about, like I said, money, relationship, men, what is the role of woman in family or society. This is very, very common. Religion is big one. Like, my country is very Catholic, and when I spend like I shared with you, 6 months every single day working on limiting beliefs and uncovering them, and then transforming them, I honestly felt like I had brainwashed so many limiting beliefs that I was not aware were coming from religion. Like, honestly, I felt like I had brainwashed, like someone just put some disk in my brain and just programmed me. And another things, there may be some trading beliefs coming, like if I'm spiritual, I shouldn't be rich. If I am, lots of people who are creative, like artists, they have lots of belief system as well, that they are struggling with money. So if I am, I don't know, this painter, then I shouldn't charge that amount of money. So sometimes it can be like this trading. If I have this, then I cannot have this. Or if I want to be rich or earn a certain amount of money, then I need to sacrifice my family. So lots of this kind of beliefs, can impact you, how you show up in life. And then people work hard, like 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 15 hours a day, because they have believed that they have to work hard for money, they have to work hard for success. This is so common. I see this over and over again, and this was one of my beliefs. So that's why I'm sharing. It's very close to my heart, because whole Polish culture is about working hard, and surviving, and now it's changing. But definitely when I was growing up and pick up this from my parents and grandparents and so on, and guess what? I did this. I had 2 or 3 jobs, and then studying and doing something else. So I was doing this. The moment I shifted these beliefs, I need to work hard. Oh my God, I've never worked so little as I work now, and doing what I absolutely love. Compare what I used to do. Like, gosh, crazy. Absolutely, Karen. And this is so common for people who are like this creative, that because they feel like there is a gift, they're so gifted with these talents like this. They are, like they can paint something or create something from nowhere, often people feel like when it comes naturally to them, why should they charge for money or more money, basically? And this is huge. See the money as energy. The more energy we have in our body, when we are feeling healthy, when we're feeling great, what can we do? We can create more, we can give more, we can share with other people, because we have energy. The same is with money. When we have more money, we no longer need to be stressed and counting every penny. We can expand, we can create, we are feeling grounded and safe. So money is energy. Yeah, absolutely. I highly recommending shifting this belief, the heart. I need to work hard for success, or I need to work hard for money. Gosh, this is a huge one. Yeah, Joanne. Yeah, you see, absolutely spiritual people as well. And I know that I had this blockage as well when I started my journey, that if I am serving people, I should be doing this for free. And then I was struggling with myself with money, and then I was stressed, which then I was not in my alignment and my beautiful energy and connection, because the stress and anxiety was blocking me. So absolutely, it's really important. We're still living in this duality life dimension, that we need money to pay for things as everyone. So it's really about claiming your power and feeling worthy of charging for this. Because imagine if everyone would do that, how amazing it would be. Because everyone have gifts, everyone has talents, and with our gifts and talents, we're changing people's life. Doesn't matter what you do. If you are, I don't know, creating websites, or when you are, I don't know, amazing accountant, or if you are this painter or dancer or healer, we changing, we helping other people, we bringing light and energy. If you're creating music, we uplifting, so we all supporting each other. So I will share with you how you can start this journey and uncovering these beliefs. I highly recommend it, because I'm telling you, it really changed my life. It put me in such a different direction of my life, that I highly recommend this to everyone. Because as you know, consciously we all want to be rich and happy and healthy and having this amazing relationship, but conscious mind is just few percent, out of what is happening on unconscious level. And this is where you need to start working with this unconscious level, like with both minds, basically, to be able to really move forward with your life in so many different ways, and stepping into your power. And this gonna have huge impact, because you're gonna moving through different dimensions of consciousness. So from this third, fourth dimensions, you're gonna be moving fifth, sixth, seventh, and even going up and opening for such an amazing connection with the source, with your soul, with your spirits. And you're gonna be walking channel, no matter where you are and what you're gonna do. So it's gonna really help you with your awakening and spiritual journey. Okay, maybe feeling someone can't pay is a limiting belief for them. Yeah, if you can, yes, other people have beliefs that I cannot afford. So that other people feeling like there is a lot of victimhood, like I cannot afford, I cannot pay, and so on. So it's really important to release this belief, where this comes from, and stepping into your power. Because if you're not feeling worthy of investing in yourself, or you know, like you constantly repeating this certain mantra, I cannot pay, I cannot afford, guess what, you're manifesting more and more that, and it keeps you in this victimhood. So it's really all about, this journey will help you to get out of your victimhood, get out of this self-pity, and really stepping into your power, really claiming your power back, really creating life that you want. And remember that most limiting beliefs are coming, they are not even yours. Some coming from traumas, directly from traumas, if you experience severe traumas. But often we take lots of limiting beliefs, like from our parents. If your parents, for example, constantly say we need to do everything by ourselves, they have business and they work hard from morning to evening, they work hard, and you see this all life, then you're gonna have beliefs, I need to work hard. Or maybe you're gonna do the other way. I don't want to have my own business because I've seen my parents working hard, so I don't want that. And this was mine, because my parents had their own business. I never saw them 7 days a week working. And I remember when I said this to myself, I will never want to have my own business, because I don't want to work 7 days a week. I don't want to be like them, that never have time for family, for themselves, for anything. Just sleep and work. And I remember when I quit my job and I needed to set up my own business, this came up. I had to work through that. And I will share with you one story. In some point of my business, on my journey with my business, growing my business, I feel blocked. I knew that there is something and I couldn't go through. It was like a glass in front of me that I saw where I want to go, but I couldn't reach that. I couldn't get through. It's like something was blocking me. And at the time I was in Bali, living in Bali, and we went on one of this kind of islands to just relax. And I was reading book, and suddenly I had just thought, because I've been asking my soul for sometimes, like, guide me, where is this block? I can feel it, but I couldn't put my finger on it. What was this about? And then suddenly came from me, it was that I've taken some vows with my father, sabotaging behavior, because he was very good building businesses, but he sabotaged them. So he was building, they were really doing great, and then boom, down, gone. And another business, building. He was getting clients, was doing well, down, no more business. And it just came through me. Wow, I've taken the vow. Actually, when I'm saying to you now, I'm still having this energy going through me, that I've taken this vow with him. I was connected at the time with his sabotaging behavior, building something and then sabotaging that success. And the moment I realized that's why I'm sharing this with you, the awareness is the key. The moment I realized that, it was like an aha moment. This is it. I am still connected with and tango with my father success stories or path or journey. The moment I've realized this, 2 hours or 3 hours later, I got ill. And I was like on my little holidays and I got ill. And for 7 days I had temperature, really high temperature. I had never had so long high temperature. Normally it was like when you have bad flu, 3-4 days. That time I had 7 days. And I knew on soul level, I'm not ill that I need to go to doctor because something is happening with me. I just knew I'm burning karmic energy with my father story about business. So I knew my system, my soul, my whole system is releasing this karmic energy with my father. And when I got better, I was just like again free and I could move forward. So you see, this journey, it will show you in so many different ways. That's why I'm sharing different scenarios. So it's not only one way to this. When you're gonna be curious, and this is where curiosity needs to happen, it will show you where is the blockage and where is this certain thinking or vow, or like you did towards yourself, with yourself or with other people, and it's very unconscious. So that's why I want you to understand that it can show up in many ways. We are entangled with our parents so much, and grandparents, you cannot even believe. Like I've the biggest journey I've had releasing money stories, because number one, of course, all the wars in Poland, and not only Poland, many countries, of course, the communism, my grandparents lost parents during war, all this stuff. I was still born with was this Cold War, and there was nothing in the shops. I was queuing for bread for like 3 hours, having certain paper ham. There was limited number of how many breads we could buy as a family during month. And I remember my mom was sending me to queuing for like hours for one bread. So can you see what was the consciousness and what I've picked up? And that's why the money things was hard for me, because also I saw constantly my parents stress and arguing about money. This was like main topic. And unconsciously I was rejecting money in my adulthood because I didn't want to argue. I saw them as a cause of conflicts. So this can show up in so many different ways in your life, that until you become curious and uncover the stories, uncover those beliefs that are holding you back in your health, in your relationship, in your businesses, you won't be able to become like fully free, because it's really deep down on unconscious level, sometimes on soul level. When you do vows with someone, it's stronger than limiting beliefs. I will share you again with you my experience and what I mean by this. I had first relationship and I was so in love with him. I always thought that he's my soulmate. And when we broke up, I promised myself I will always love him. I even told him this. And guess what? Gosh, it took me like decades to release that vow. No matter how much I was trying so many things, forgiving million times him, myself, bloody hell, millions of healings and so on. Vows, when we create vows with ourselves, they are so strong. And we do this unconsciously. I didn't know what I was saying at the time. Now I'm careful what I'm saying. Because now I see the power of, really creating these contracts with myself, and how often we do this with others. Or I see women sometimes coming for sessions, and because they've been single 5 or 10 years, because their heart was so broken, and they make a vow, I will never be hurt again. I will never trust men again. This is a huge one. This is a huge one. You really need to then work hard to release that. How do we separate from things like with your father and family? So Helen, like I shared with you this temperature stuff, this was my actual healing, burning this karmic stuff. So that's why I'm saying this can show up in many different ways. Great thing is to do clearing energetic entanglements with your family. It's a powerful way to releasing. Oh my God, on sessions I see we take so many beliefs with mother and father and grandparents and land, if your parents are immigrants from land. So it's either, if you know how to do it, that you just first be aware. Just I give you just first step before going deeper. First is awareness. If you, for example, criticizing over time, you criticizing yourself or criticizing others, judging others, or you have this sarcasm constantly, just ask yourself, is this actually mine? Because I bet this is your father or mother. Maybe your father was is still, or it was sarcastic, and you just repeating this. So number one, having the awareness of what am I doing actually? Where am I blocked? Why am I not moving forward with this business? Or asking for different jobs or for promotion, or attracting the right man or the right woman. See first the blockage. So that I want to give you some guidance how you uncovering this stuff. So number one is noticing and observing yourself. Wow, I'm keep repeating the same things. I keep saying the same things. Why I feel blocked with my career. I feel blocked with why am I attracting the same men over and over again? Or there are the same conflicts over and over again. The patterns will tell you what kind of belief system they are underneath. If you are, for example, your pattern is pleasing people, because deep down the limiting beliefs is I want to be loved, I want to be seen, I want to be important. And this will take you to probably the scenario where you were in life maybe didn't feel important, or didn't feel seen, or didn't feel heard or loved. And this is where you're gonna be looking into that. And this is, I'm sharing with you honestly. 6 months, day by day, I was doing that, what I'm sharing now with you. And I was going through every area, like religion, anything coming from the land, history, my mother, my father, my grandparents. And I was realizing, wow, this belief's holding me from that, and clearing this. I was working with other people or doing myself, but I'm honest, at the beginning of the journey, if you've never done anything like this, you need support. There are always people in front of you, and there are always people who are behind you, but there is nothing that everyone and someone is better or worse, absolutely ever. We are just on a different stage of our journey. So for 6 months, I was working every single day, every single week. I had session and clearing. And so first, noticing your patterns. Just have notepad. I always tell this to my clients. Have notepad. Notice what is coming up during the week. Then we can work through that. If you are like on autopilot, not aware, how do you know what is actually even showing up in your life? So awareness, it's so important. So for example, when I started, like if you're pleasing people, here, John, I became aware recently of I received from my mom a perfect Jen. Living in a fear of others' opinion, I'm learning to speak my truth. Amazing. Exactly that most limiting beliefs are not even ours. They are coming from mom, father, culture, religion, or whatever, from somewhere. And lots of us well from traumas. If you had traumas, they absolutely. If you wouldn't have traumas, we wouldn't have limiting beliefs. Everyone would be happy and fearless. So this is number one, awareness. Look your patterns. Then the pattern will tell you what is underneath. And then dive deeper, Okay, what can you do by yourself? Start shifting. Let's say, well, how Jen said, now I'm learning to speak my truth. Great. So practicing in your daily life. So you can start breaking this old pattern. If you see there is something deeper, I'm honest with you, you probably need support with someone. We do all need support. Like when something coming up for me deeper, and I know that I cannot shift that, I'm not gonna wait here for another 10 months or 10 years and feeling stuck. I'm asking for help. And this is one of the blockages that I've seen with people. People do not ask for support. They have again believe I need to do by myself things or everything by myself. Really release that belief, because it's blocking you from thriving, from expanding. We are not meant to be here alone and doing and working hard and doing everything by ourselves. This is old stuff and it's outdated. So release that. It doesn't work ever. Absolutely, Janaba. Do we have contracts and vows with ancestors whom we never met? Yes. When I do ancestral healing sessions, people always tell me when we're doing clearing mother lineage, so this means mother, her mother, so grandmother, and then father's side, and they said, oh, I've never met my grandfather, or I never met my grandmother. It doesn't matter. They are always surprised when we are clearing this. They are always so surprised. Wow, I've got this from my grandfather and this from my granny. So yeah, it doesn't matter. You are entangled energetically with them. The beliefs, values coming from generations. So it doesn't matter if you met them or not. The same is like I shared with you, people who were born, for example, in America, and parents immigrated from different countries. They've never even been in India, for example. It doesn't matter. Your parents are from there, and so therefore certain values, beliefs, and your grandparents are just being passed down. You're gonna be impacted by that. So I hope this makes sense. Another thing is what you can do, I want to share with you. If you're really dedicated and you want to really step on this journey and committed to this journey, muscle test is amazing. I don't know if you've heard about muscle tests. So basically muscle tests, you're using your own body. I mean, there are many ways to do muscle tests with a shoulder, with the fingers like this, or with shoulder. I love when you use your body as a pendulum. My belief, you don't need to listen to me, my belief this is the most accurate, and the less you can manipulate that. So muscle test is great if you need more info how to do it, because I cannot show you here right now in this moment. However, I can point you out how to do it. So you're connecting with your body, and your body is like a pendulum. Your body is subconscious. All the traumas, all the values are in your body. Your body is constantly in the past. So that's why when you're healing, your subconscious shift very quickly. On soul level, you shift very quickly. On energetic level, you shift very quickly. But the last is your body, because the body is in past and needs time to catch up with, your energetic field, with your subconscious. So all the illnesses is a past. Past, let's say someone like pleasing. If you're gonna keep pleasing and keep forgetting about yourself and putting everyone first, you are last, you're gonna attract certain illnesses that are having the same consciousness. So it's past, because now you've already have the awareness about this and you moving forward to shift that. But the illness maybe also syndromes are still there because it's past. Yeah. So muscle test, basically I will just tell you briefly, but again, I have circle. You can connect with me in the circle. It calls Let Love In with Carolina. Or you can message me privately to direct you properly. So you're standing up and you connecting with your with your body. And then you're saying 3 times yes and 3 times no. And then it will tell you where is your yes and where is your no. And then you testing yourself. My name is, for example, Carolina. Yes. I am from Australia. No. So then I know this works. And you can, if you feel stuck, let's say in a business, I had this belief, for example, I share with you, that I have believed that no one will buy my services when I open my, formally, my business. And I was doing muscle tests on this belief. I deserve to be paid for what I do. No. So this was my belief. I had to work through this. I had to transform this belief. So until I shifted this belief. So when next time I check, I deserve to be paid for my service and for things that I love doing. Yes. And no longer is your limiting beliefs. Yes, some people use crystal pendulum for testing. Absolutely, you can. There are different ways of testing that. I love using the body, but absolutely use whatever resonates with you. So I highly recommend spending, if you really committed that this year you really want to make different changes in your life, whether it's business, whether it's health, whether it's relationship, I highly recommend really committing to releasing your limiting beliefs, because it's very much linked with patterns, which very much is linked with the sabotaging and with your traumas, or literally claiming your power back. Claiming your power back. That somebody told you, no, you'll never do it. Now you're claiming your power back because at the time you gave your power away, or this person took your power away by manipulating you or controlling you. Can the pulse of the body help to test? I have to say I don't know. And I'm not gonna say I've never done this before. So I am only speaking from my experience here. So I don't know. Maybe do this. I would be actually very curious if you would test first the beliefs with the pulse of your body, and then you use muscle test, and then you can compare the results if they go and they show the same thing. So I would be very curious to find out that as well. So if you would like to, I also have collected, I have huge list of common beliefs about love, relationship, and yourself and money for all my sessions and programs. So if anyone would like that, please just message me and you can just test it. And then you're not blind anymore, because I believe that truth can make you free. If you are facing yourself and you know what, I've been wanting always to open my business and creating, I don't know, whatever you want to create, and or selling something, and I've always had this fear of whatever, not making money for this. You know that, face that, because when you transform that, imagine how much you're gonna expand and grow. And we are here to expand and grow, not feeling stuck and not counting pennies and not sabotaging ourselves. Like, life is too short. So yeah, there's no other way around, like doing the inner work and really facing yourself. And sometimes when I have sessions and we do muscle tests on testing limiting beliefs, I can see people who've never done this and they are just new, they literally freeze, and I have to calm them down, because they are so scared to see the truth. I had one lady, she had problems with money, all these self-sabotaging beliefs, and we did muscle tests. I said, let's test it, what is on subconscious level. And she was supposed to test, I love money. And the answer was no. So she doesn't love money. Of course, how can you attract more money and be in good relationship with money if you don't love money? Because there is some other stories coming from families and so on. She just didn't want to continue. She was absolutely she just didn't want to continue. That's it. She was so scared to see the truth. When we don't want to see the truth, we are in illusion. It's like, I like to listen this saying this analogy, and some of you may already heard. If you are in London or New York and you got lost physically, you don't know where the hell you are you gonna say, I'm not lost, I'm fine? Or are you gonna say, fuck, I'm lost, let me just get map or GPS or phone, or ask people, get taxi so I can get to my hotel? If you know the truth, I'm lost, then you know that what to do next. So the same, when you know what are your limiting beliefs, let's say, I don't deserve to sell my products, you know that this is your story, it's time to shift that and release that. And therefore you can thrive and blossom and do what you're supposed to do in this life, instead of creating this illusion and avoiding taking responsibility for shifting that, and maybe playing poor me. Oh yes, absolutely. There are so many. So wow, I never thought that you could subconsciously dislike money. This is huge. I'm telling you, if you start diving, if you want, just message me. I can share with you this list. I'm telling you, you will be so surprised how many stuff is there that you wouldn't think. Like I shared with you about this when I had this fever for 7 days. I knew something is that I couldn't put a finger on it. I'm like, I've worked with so many things, and I was at the stage that I was really confident already. It's not like just the beginning. But then, you know, with this, no matter where you are on the journey, even when you're gonna be doing this, like even now, I'm still watching if there's something coming up with me, like, is this story, is this someone else's beliefs, who does this belong? I'm asking. So no matter if you are at the beginning of this journey, and I've worked with different mentors and different people, and they were telling me that one lady who I was actually doing some work with her, she said to me that now she's, let's say, earning 7-figure or 6-figure, you know, and still every time there is a next threshold of earning money, there is a blockage again. So then therefore she needs to uncover again those beliefs, stories, to release them so she can go even higher and earning even more. So it's a continuous journey, because no matter where you are on this journey, whether, let's say, if we're talking about money, whether you are earning, I don't know, 5-figure, then you want to reach to 6-figure, there will be some energies again to holding you back. So you're gonna be again discovering yourself and discovering your stories. And then you release that, you're gonna attract more stuff, you're gonna expand, you're gonna grow, therefore things are gonna show up in your life. You may want to have 7-figure, and then again you need to clear some stuff, you know. Thief, okay, so how to do master test? The best if you connect with me, and I will share with you. I'll send you video exactly with whole explanation how to do it instead of me talking, because it's all about you doing. So Thief, message me. You can also join my circle, Let Love In with Carolina, or message me privately, and I will exactly tell you how to do it. I will give you the limiting beliefs, so you can test it on love, relationship, and money, and you can dive in by yourself and see the truth. So where can I find your meditations? Some meditation are here on Insight Timer, some stuff a lot more, and actually about it's on YouTube. You can check also my website, and actually on website is everything because I have one page that you can see everything there. My website is under my surname, whole my name, Karolina Błaszkiewicz, so basically wholemyname.com. And you can also see on Insight Timer. And actually on my website you can download for free the list of limiting beliefs, and also it will point you to the video how to do it properly, so you can do it by yourself. You can download it by yourself. So it's all there. About love, relationship, there is not for money, but if you want for money, you can message me as well. So I hope I gave you some kind of understanding now how important it is to uncover your limiting beliefs, because this is how you start growing. I'm telling you, you're gonna be growing like crazy. At the time when I was doing this, when I shared with you, 6 months committed to uncovering all this bullshit and releasing them, I couldn't recognize myself any longer. I was so different person, and I could see the shifts every single week, every time when I shifted one belief. So imagine if you have belief like everyone is first, I'm the last, I'm not important. Imagine the impact in your life when you clear that belief. How confident you're gonna be, how much caring you're gonna be about yourself, taking care of yourself, that you're gonna put yourself first before others. How much impact in your life is gonna be when you gonna feel important, heard, seen. The impact in your work, in your relationships. with others and with yourself. It's huge. It's huge. Every week I felt huge shifts. No, I didn't journal. I am not very much into writing, I'm honest with you. So no, I didn't journal. Yeah, I mean, the journaling is, for some people works, for some people don't. Like me, writing doesn't work, basically. I am more about feeling, sensing, more this kind of direction. So everyone is different. So are there any questions? So I gave you really first few steps. The awareness is the key. If you are not aware of your deep stories that are happening on subconscious level, you are blind in so many ways. And that's why I want to help you to see this. Awareness is the key. Because when you see certain patterns, like, wow, now I'm committed to change that. It's time to release that old stuff, which is not even yours. Because as we've shared here, people shared here, oh, this is my mom, this is my father, this is coming from culture, like I've shared with you. When I was working on clearing all these religious beliefs coming from religion, honestly, I felt I had brainwashed. I'm not joking. This is how I felt. I was so surprised how many limiting beliefs I had coming from religion. Right, so if there is no questions, absolutely no. I was changing on emotional level and mental level, physical level, like every energetic level, because this is what you do. Everything is in your energy field. You can't lie. Why you are attracted to certain people and you are not to other people? What is the difference? Energy. Because let's say, imagine that you are a woman and you have one man standing in the corner, and they can stand the same way, even wearing the same things, and you're gonna be drawn to one of them. Why? Energy. And it depends where you are in your journey. If you are feeling confident, I am important, I am feeling attractive, I deserve this amazing man in my life, absolutely, you're gonna be drawn to this man who is more confident, who is more open, who is more conscious, because your energy matching. If you are feeling, I'm not worthy, I only deserve men who I need to save or fix, it can be too good to really get too nice men, I'm not good enough, get worse, you're probably gonna be rejecting that amazing, awesome man and going into the man who is in this vibration. He doesn't believe himself as well. He's got lots of insecurities as well. Yes, I'll try, Vinant. I can do, absolutely. I love this topic. This truly changed my life. And working with limiting beliefs and helping people to transforming limiting beliefs, it's like my hobby. Because it's such a topic close to my heart. And I see people how they are shifting when they are shifting beliefs. Like, they are different people. I always, like, even recently I had a session with my client that I've been working for some time with her, and the change in her life she's done within few months, it's unbelievable. When we met, she was crying her eyes, crying after her ex, still keep connecting with him, even though they were already, separated. And she didn't believe that she can move forward and find love and blah, 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 anxious, not trusting herself. And within few months, she became confident, connected with her body, connected with her soul, happier. Also, she had issues with food. So she was basically not eating enough all her life, basically. So like food disorder. Now she said, I don't even know what that means. She eating well, she take care of her body, exercises, and a few months ago she met her new man, happy, spending amazing Christmas together. She got promoted to that point that she was thinking and hesitating to take new job, and they were begging her. They were begging her to get this job and giving her even more benefits. Like, imagine that transformation and the change. Like, on every level, she changed. Why? Because she changed her stories. She changed her beliefs. And she raised traumas. How amazing is that? Yes, you can rewatch it. This, if you missed that, it's on YouTube. Yes. As a mother, I worry about limiting beliefs I may have passed on my children. Is there a way I can heal this? Absolutely, by you changing only. So when you changing, Jay, when you clearing your limiting beliefs and healing, your energy field change. DNA speak to DNA. So your children gonna sense it. They not maybe be aware what's really happening with you, but they're gonna sense it. Your energy field that is changing, is high vibration, is different consciousness. You are more confident. You take care of yourself. They're gonna feel it. DNA speak to DNA. So you're gonna be activating them, and therefore you're gonna helping them with their healing journey. I tell you from my example, like my mother, she's last one who would go for any therapy or for any help, this kind of stuff, healing. Forget. Maybe she would go for Reiki, like where she doesn't need to speak and she's just like lying and people just give her massage or and that's it. No speaking. And you know what? When I started this journey of healing and changing and really growing and expanding and changing every single area of my life, and traveling, which my whole family freaked out. Oh my God, we're getting such a good job. What about your pension? I'm like, goodbye. Anyway, and my mom changed and she's changing. I have now conversation with her that I never had before. So we need to change. By we changing, we're helping change others. That's the only way we can help others, by changing ourselves. And how people change? Through love as well. So the more you shifting your egos, or actually maturing your egos, which is coming from all these stories, limiting beliefs and traumas, when your ego is maturing, when you're releasing these limiting beliefs and traumas in healing, you're so changing your patterns. You change the way how you're showing up in life. You are so much in your heart for yourself and for others, and you are so compassionate that this energy of love, unconditional love, not conditional love, I love you if you do this or be this way. If you are in this unconditional love and holding space for your children, they are changing. Just see yourself. If you felt love or you feel love, do you change? You do. Because we feel loved. We don't feel manipulated. We don't feel like people want to fix us or save us or control us. So if you want to help your children, the only way is to do inner work and go within. And it's not you're gonna change your children, but your grandchildren. You're gonna affect them so much, because this is the same how we pick up so much stuff from our grandparents. That's why you're healing not only yourself, you're healing many, many, many generations in front of you. And behind as well. Whether they were aware or not, they feel it. You activate them. Right. So does spiritual growth cause insomnia, sleep disturbance? Oh yes. On Insight Timer, there I've shared talk about spiritual awakening, or other people calling this dark night of the soul. You can go on my account, and it's on Inside Timer, this talk that I share my own journey and my partner journey, how it looked like for us, because there are, I would say, 7 stages on this spiritual awakening journey, or dark night of the soul, whatever you call that. And absolutely, you can have insomnia, you can have, your sleep can change. And also nowadays there've been so much high vibration energy coming down on the planet to help us to shift quicker. That's why the healing happening much faster than 10 years ago, because the vibration are much higher on this planet, and we are really bombarded ever so often, quite often now, with this high vibration and energy that are helping us to raise our consciousness and heal. So don't be surprised if certain things coming up and you're purging certain things, the old things, because wants to be healed. So therefore you can raise your vibration, shift your consciousness to higher consciousness. So absolutely, there is actually a journey going through the spiritual journey, the dark night of the soul, and there are stages from like feeling very lonely, feeling very isolated, to feeling like you have maybe paranoia, and not, like there are so many stages. And if you listen that talk, what I shared, you will have more pictures how it can look like this for you, or what to expect. Of course, every journey is slightly different. Like for me, like never affected me physically. However, I know many people, including my partner, he was basically ill. It really affected him physically, so he couldn't move from bed, basically. So I know my friends as well, they were affected by this the same way physically. I was not affected, but physically I was affected different way, emotionally, energetically. So yeah. After I did the clearing, my father, I was sick for close to 3 weeks with the horrible sinus infection. Yeah, this can happen. This is just because you're clearing this old stuck energy, Helen. You were cleansing. Like as I shared with you, I had 7 days high temperature. On soul level, I knew that this is not illness or anything. I don't need to worry. I'm just burning this karmic energy, like you, Helen, these entanglements with your father. Is it possible, great question, Natalie, is it possible to revert to old beliefs after? Yes, if you choose that. So, however, yes and no. It depends where you are on the journey. If you just are at the beginning of this journey and you've just shifted few beliefs, for example, about men. Let's say your pattern is keep attracting toxic men, controlling men. Deep down your beliefs are, I don't deserve this beautiful man, I don't deserve love, I'm not important. That's why you keep attracting the certain man. And then you've done some healing here and there, shifting 1 or 2 beliefs. But if they are not on core, you haven't dealt with core beliefs like I'm not important, I'm not lovable. You're just dealing with the surface. Absolutely, you can, the life tests you. Oh, the life tests you always. If you have closed that lesson and you've learned, and they'll put your man in front of you who is maybe controlling again, and if you fall for him, you can go back to this old way of being, even you've done a bit of work, because you're gonna be now, like I said, DNA talks to DNA. If you are next to the toxic person who is controlling, manipulative, have lots of insecurity himself, for example, your DNA is connecting with him. So you're going to pick up his energy over and over again. If you're living with him, we have in Poland saying, who you're hanging out, you become. It's true. It's so important who is around you. That's why it's so important to, if someone is toxic, you need to release them from your life. This is very often the case. So, however, if you've done really proper work, like I shared with you of one of my clients, that she's changed so many things in her life, that when you pass this first phase of releasing the deeper stuff, the more painful stuff, you feel so rewarded, the new energy, new way of being, new way of seeing things, that I don't believe that you can go back. And especially when you awaken to this path and awaken to new way of seeing, there is no way back. Like, I cannot imagine myself being Carolina 10 years ago. Like, no chance. Like, it's impossible even if I tried, because I've changed so much and my energy and consciousness is so high that I couldn't be with certain people now. In, let's say, a relationship. Like, it wouldn't never happened. Because, like I said, we change on every single level, on DNA level, on the energy changing. And that's why when you on this journey, and I'm talking in this talk when I shared with you about spiritual journey, that you change so much that don't be surprised. You're going to be changing your friends, the circles that you want to be surrounded. Because you just want something different. And there's no way back. If you've done enough work, it's like no chance. But if you've done just a bit and life tests you and you fall for this, absolutely, you can go back. It's your choice. You are free and you can choose whatever you want. If you want to be stuck in the certain relationship or certain job that doesn't serve you, and you want to keep repeating the same beliefs that I'm not important, or everyone is first, I'm the last, it's your choice. There is nothing wrong with that. It's just a choice. Does the activation works on YouTube? Absolutely. Doesn't matter if you are live or not. You just relax, have an intention that you receive all this activation, and absolutely. The more you're listening them, the deeper they go inside your body and psychic. This is very common, a cut. Now, who was this saying? This is very often that, when you're starting this journey, certain relationship needs to go. Or certain jobs needs to go. How to live safely with energy vampire? He won't change. Why do you need to live with this person? I would ask myself first. And if you are really like forced, because there are some situations, and I know they are, what you can do only is shielding yourself, being in high vibration, shielding yourself with 12 multidimensional platinum shield, clearing your energy field, being aware of any hooks, ribbons, and energy entanglements with this person, because they're gonna suck your energy. So you need to constantly clear yourself. You need to be in high vibration, and also you need to focus on solutions, seeing yourself, I am safe, I am protected. So it's funny that you need to be aware of if you are corded at the same time, because if you're corded, you need to release that cord, but at the same time, like having this mantra, I'm safe and protected, and creating this invisible bubble around you so nothing can go through you. I hope this makes sense. But of course, this in the end, you may need to make some decisions here. Can the DNA of location, you mean like a consciousness where you live? It depends how receptive you are. Of course, where you live is gonna affect you in some way. But again, everything is frequency, everything is awareness. So when you're aware and you choose not to be affected, not taking things, and again, if you, like I shared with you, I had lots of limiting beliefs coming from my culture. It's being aware, what is this energy about? How this can affect you? And then focus on solution, how can I stay in my positive energy? It's hard for me to comment on that because I'd need more information, but focus on solution. So how can I be in my light energy no matter where I am? Because when you're stepping in your power and shifting those beliefs that they're gonna eat my energy, they're gonna affect me, then they're gonna be. But when you say, no, I am so powerful, I am so light energy, and I am in this high vibration that nothing can touch me, then this is gonna happen. So also focus on solution. But yeah, it's also great to observing yourself. How, if this is really affecting your health or relationship, then I would definitely tap into this. What stories do you have? Because you may be unconscious of the story underneath. And then this is gonna pull you back, pull you down energetically, and you know how you feel about yourself, so you're gonna be more affected by that. Is it also possible to help my sister even if she doesn't believe in what, Mary? Doesn't believe that she can heal? I mean, if someone doesn't believe, then they need to be in pain. I know it's so hard, and I feel everyone who is dealing with this, because my brother committed suicide, and my heart was broken in pieces, seeing him how much he suffers, and he absolutely rejects any support. And I feel sorry for everyone who is in that position. It's hard. It's really hard. And for me, accepting this, when he died, it took me years, like 3-4 years, to really actually accepting, and that's what he decided to do, and it's hard. If someone doesn't want to get help, you can't do anything. You can only, the best things what you can do is hold space for them, not trying to save them, not trying to fix them, because they feel it. Just be there for your sister unconditionally. No judgment, no fixing, no saving. And when she will be enough of this pain, whatever she's going through, she's got 2 choices. Wake up and asking for help. Or is the other direction, that she will be even more in pain. Or like my brother just decided to exit. And holding space, it's so healing for people, because let's be honest. How often do you feel that people hold space for you? That you are really hurt, that you are really listened. Most conflicts coming in relationship, or any relationship, not only intimate relationship, is because we're not feeling heard. And we're not feeling seen, and this is what we can give to other person. What I mean by holding space, imagine when your sister is coming, or whoever mentioned this, or doesn't matter who, and you see them, whatever, grumpy, you see them happy, you see them in pain, you see them suffer. No judgment, no attachment, no trying to fix them, not trying to save them. Just be for them. So when they want to just sit next to you and be quiet, do that. Sit next to them, and that's it. If they want to talk, do not disturb. Listen them. Open your ears. Don't talk. Don't advise. Don't suggest. Don't give them your way of thinking and what you would do. Just listen. No saving. Saving people, trying to save them. So important. And just doing that, you're giving them unconditional love. You're giving them compassion. And not feeling sorry for them because you don't want to feel sorry for them. No, you're not going to help them. You just want to open heart for them and hold space. This is what they want. And feel you. If you are going through something, how would you feel if I was telling you and was trying to fix you or save you, or not even listening to you and giving you million suggestions, and you just want to be heard on deep level? You want to be heard. And people who are in pain, most of the time they want to be seen and they want to be heard, period. And that's it. This is the best gift we can give to each other. How often you wanted to be listened? Do you remember that when you were in pain and you are coming to someone, your husband, your sister, your friend, and you just wanted to be someone holds space for you or just listen to you? And how did you feel when they started talking or giving you advices or suggesting you or saving you? I'm sure you didn't feel it. Probably you were feeling pissed off and annoyed, and you closed yourself off completely and you didn't want to even continue. Yeah, absolutely. How wonderful just to be allowed. Yeah. And when the person is ready for taking the new steps, they will come. They will find a way. They will find the person who they relate to, resonate with, or they will ask you. That's why I said, if you want to help someone to change, you need to change yourself first. Because when they see you changed, when they see you shifting every single area of your life and transforming every single area of your life, you're creating completely different things. They're gonna be inspired by you. You're gonna activate them, and they're gonna one day say, tell me, how do you do that? How did you shift that? They're gonna be impressed by your things, what you're now creating, how confident you are. So you need to start with yourself first. Everyone have their own journey, and their soul will find a journey. Your sister will find a journey. You find the path to help her. She will find a person to help her. Like you are now called to certain people because you feel that they are helping you. The same I've been constantly listening my soul and my spirit. And if they tell me, now you're gonna work with this person, or now you're gonna study with this teacher, I follow that. So important. Yeah. Yeah, grief is huge one. Huge process. Huge process. So, if there is no more questions, I'm gonna just do quick activations with you. And yeah, and we finish with this activation today. I hope this was helpful for all of you. And you are now inspired to really clearing your stories and taking your life. No more avoiding responsibility, taking responsibility for your life, claiming your power back, changing those stories, listening to your heart. You'll be guided to right people. You'll be guided to right places to help you on this journey. You are never alone on this journey unless you choose that. When you choose this journey, you will be always supported. If you're going through dark night of the soul, there is at least one person who is supporting you, whether it's your mentor, healer, whether it's your friend, partner. There's always one person at least to support you, so you're never alone. Right, so I want you to close your eyes. Can I connect with you all? Okay, make your body relaxed. And let's start breathing in and out. Just so we can drop from our heads down into your hearts. Again, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Again, breathing in and out. And we're calling Mother, Father, God, Christ, Sophia energy here in this space. We're calling all your unseen supporters, light beings, these frequencies that are watching over you, supporting you, guiding you. We're activating your higher self here in this space. And we're calling this beautiful golden light coming down on you, clearing, cleansing, purifying your energy field, any cords, ribbons, any siphoning energy, clearing, cleansing, purifying on 12 multidimensional level, all times and all body, all languages, past and future and present. Expanding your energy field, any black magic, any spells, any mind controlling programming, any matrix agents controlling energy, clearing, cleansing and purifying. Clearing any cords that are attached to you from other people and collective. Burning all of them in your body, in your solar plexus, throat, chest, hips, wherever you feel them. We're burning them and we're sending back where they come from. Sending back where they come from. Sending back where they come from. Beautiful. And we're teaching you how it feels on cellular level, on soul level, how it feels to believing in yourself, how it feels to truly looking in the mirror and seeing your beauty, your potentiality, your talents, your gifts, your beautiful heart. We're activating this within you and activating your DNA so you see, smell, feel that. And you know how to live your daily life from the place, I believe in myself, I trust myself, I choose to trust myself, I choose to trust my guidance, inner guidance, my intuition. And we're teaching you how to live your daily life from the place, I know how to trust my intuition, I know how to trust my soul. And we're activating this remembrance that you are a sovereign being. You are that soul in this human body with this human experience. And we're reminding you that how powerful you are. Amazing. And we're teaching you how to live your daily life from the place, I am powerful creator. I can create anything I desire in this timeline and many other lives. And we're calling in here in your space this resourcefulness from all the lives you've had and you have from other galactics and planets. We're calling this resourcefulness and knowledge now in your energy space, activating fully. So you remember all that knowledge, the wisdom, not only from this timeline, but other lives you've had. We're activating, first clearing any cages and the metallic devices around your third eye chakra and activating your third eye chakra, the inner seeing and inner hearing with this beautiful energy, golden energy, so you can see yourself, the beauty of you and your talents, and seeing beyond any situations. And we're clearing any vows, promises, contracts that you've made unknowingly and consciously with your mother about not speaking up truth, not loving yourself, putting everyone first and you are last. We're clearing, cleansing and purifying that, and we're teaching you how it feels to putting yourself first, committing to you, choosing health, choosing transformation and healing, choosing the power within you, choosing listening to your heart. And we're clearing any vows, promises, contracts that you've made unknowingly, unconsciously with your father and his lineage. Again, from withdrawing all these emotions, being closed off, all the insecurities and wounded masculine, clearing, cleansing, purifying all that on 12 multidimensional level, all times and all spaces, past and future and present, clearing and purifying all that generations. And we're teaching you how it feels to step into the vibration of your beautiful divine feminine energy when you are spending time to heal, to create, to receive, to be in your wildness and chaotic energy. And we're teaching you how it feels to step into your beautiful divine masculine energy when you focus, when you take responsibility for your actions, for situations, for your words, for your life, for your healing, when you are focused and when you are giving, and when you're protecting yourself from all that situation and people who are harming you. And we're teaching you how it feels to live your daily life from the place of love. Deep love, unconditional love, and how it feels to connect with that frequency of unconditional love. Amazing. And I'm sending you a beautiful sparkling shower, and this sparkling shower is cleansing, washing and purifying you and helping you to integrate everything what we've done today. I want you to take 2 deep breaths, breath in and out. Again, breath in and out. And when you're absolutely ready to see yourself in this new way of being, new way of seeing, committed, then open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much. For being here, for co-creating this amazing community and this beautiful space here today. I will be scheduling more lives about anxiety, about thinking to create one lives about COVID vaccines. And this live would be only for people who do not want to take vaccine, and if there will be case that you are forced to, what you can do and how you can help yourself. I'm still thinking, tuning if this is actually allowed here. I'll be also sharing different lives, how to help yourself to heal, and why people don't heal, why people stuck in these self-sabotaging behaviors. So join my live, the circle, Let Love In with Carolina, because this is where you can get notified every time when I schedule something, but also you can just explore my site and you will know as well. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for the donations as well. Thank you for your beautiful words and for being here and for your support here. I truly appreciate you, all of you. And if you have any questions, you can always message me. If you want to learn how to do properly muscle tests and limiting beliefs, discovering, then also you can message me. And sending you lots of love, lots of this abundance and prosperity energies, and wishing you amazing day, amazing week ahead, that you are connected with your heart. And you're holding space for yourself, being compassionate towards yourself, and wishing you all the best. Yes, Natalie, I will do also about soulmate again. So any suggestions you have about lives, just again message them in the circle, so you can, if you need something, then you can message there, and then I'm collecting all these ideas, and absolutely I'm here to serve. So have a good day, have a good week, and sending you so much love, and see you next time. Bye for now.